Today I'm setting up a 20 by 20 by myself. We were originally going to set this up on Friday for a Sunday party, but we had a really busy day on Friday, so I called the guy and asked if it was okay if we could move his setup till Saturday, and he was fine with it. So because it's Saturday, I am by myself, so I took this opportunity to try to show you how to set up a 20 by 20 by yourself. The most annoying part is getting the tarp and the tent spread by yourself. Everything else I don't really care about. So you just saw me spread the tent, and you just have to walk back and forth to get it all out and flat. And then spread the poles and spread the stakes. And now I'm just hitting the stakes in a little bit with the hammer so that they are in tight and don't move, so I can use the jackhammer. I can't use the jackhammer on a loose stake because it will just move all over the place and possibly hurt my back. So I have to get them in a little bit so that they don't shake. And then I can safely use the jackhammer to get them in the rest of the way. Now, one thing about this tent, I was loading it up by myself and I forgot a bag of our ratchets. Our ratchets are usually white, so I have to use the orange ratchets that we use on the truck to keep things attached to the wall. So now you just see me attaching all the orange ratchets, and then I start putting up the tent. It's not that difficult with one person. You just put the bottom of the pole where it needs to be, pull one ratchet through the ratchet strap towards you, tighten it, and then do the other one, and then move on to the next. It's not terribly difficult. It's actually very easy. I got this tent up in about 20 minutes and then about 10 minutes to do the tables and chairs. So it was about a 30-minute job, and I made around $400 for the tent, the tables and chairs in 30 minutes by myself. So if you are a new company and you don't have access to employees or friends to help you out, you can do these small tents, 20 by 20, 20 by 30, 20 by 40 by yourself. Kind of sucks, but you get to keep all the money. You don't have to rely on people to come help you. So I got the tent up with all the ratchets. Then I just put in the center pole after I move the tarp out of the way. And then once the center pole's in, I can start putting in the side poles. And we usually keep the ropes that originally came with the tent attached. And we use what's called a clove hitch to use the ropes to attach to the stake. And then once all the side ones are in and fairly tight, then I can go around and tighten all the corners. And then, as you'll see, the tent just gets perfectly straight. I love ratchets on corners of these tents because it's just so fast to get the tent perfectly straight. Plus, if there's ever an issue, if a windstorm comes in, the customer can just tighten the ratchet, and I don't have to drive out an hour to come fix it. Occasionally, we will have to use orange ratchets. We may have ran out of white ratchets during the day using extra stakes, or we forgot to bring some extra ones. So I will occasionally use orange ratchets, and we don't say anything to the customer. We just leave it as is. If they question anything, we say, we use orange on the corners to make it more safe because there's two stakes. And as you can see with the ratchets, this tent is perfectly straight. I got the tables, I got the chairs, and I finished the job off with the stake caps. Ratchets are super easy to use on tents.